Hello viewers, welcome to my SSDC class 5 overview and lessons. Okay, I'll not break this down into lesson 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Reason being is quite simple because I took it straight after my class 4. I passed my class 4 on 10th of March and I immediately signed up for the class 5. Alright, and my lesson started last Sunday on the 19th of March. Alright, so I had three lessons back to back. So okay, I'm just going to share with you the overview structure. Right, anyway, when you sign up with SSDC class 5, right, they have a package whereby it's 5 lessons and then plus a TP. Okay, it cost me around 1,200 something. Okay, so 5 lesson. In fact, I tried to get extra lessons and I don't know what the lady said, but I know that there's no slot for me, or I cannot book. So I cannot book for extra slot. So anyway, for the 5 lesson, because I took it straight after my class 4, and I do recommend you to, after you pass your class 4, immediately sign up for class 5. So when you are doing your class 4, don't just stop there. Go straight to 5. Reason is quite simple. The learning curve is so much shorter and better because you are familiarized with class 4. I feel that class 5 is actually much easier. Okay, only I'll tell you what are the points to look out for, but I would say that the learning cycle, the learning curve is not that steep. Okay, in fact it's better than class 4 in my opinion. Okay, so anyway, I won't break down how the 5 lesson works because the lesson is quite grayed out lah. Because even though the booklet mentioned about lesson by lesson, like first lesson we talk about the basic everything, and then next lesson is sort of familiarization on the road, and third lesson is the courses. But almost my first lesson, once I familiarize with the vehicle and really go into S course, crank course, everything. Okay, that is not like my class 4 like that, where I start off with the external circuit, going round and round and round. I went straight for all the obstacle courses. Okay, I'll just tell you what happens in the class 5 lesson. So for class 5, right, is Mr. Tan, who took me again. Mr. HL Tan again, very nice guy, took me 3 lessons back to back. So when he saw me, you again. Okay, so it's easier. Okay, the crane, right? Okay, there's a few figures you must know. The crane, the key thing you must know is the height. The height of the crane is the height is 3.6 meters. It is much taller. Our class 4 is 2.4. Okay, in terms of the length, okay, class 4 is 6.8. For class 5 for class 4 is 6.6. Okay, take that back. Class 4 is 6.6. Class 5 is 6.8. Okay, then for the width wise, right, class 4 is 2.1. Class 5 is 2.3. Everything is more by 20 cm, so it's not much. Okay, not say significantly bigger, but the key thing is the height, which I'll tell you about, right? Okay, so what's some of the basic that we talk about during the class 5 lesson, the beginner. Okay, let me just clear it. Okay, the good thing about class 4 now is there's no, okay, for the vehicle there's no double clutching. Okay, thank goodness. All right, double clutching is for old vehicles, old class 5 mobile cranes, whereby you need to step on the clutch 2 times. That means you must start, let's say you want to change gear from 2 to 3, you must step 1 time to engage the gear to neutral, and then step 1 more time to engage the gear to gear 3. So a lot more stepping, but now no need. I just need to step once and then I can immediately change. So there's no more double clutching. Okay, thank goodness, right? Okay, so there's a plus point. Then why I show this picture? Okay, for class 5, Mr. Tan mentioned about this part. Okay, this is the brake. Okay, this is something that is very important. Okay, why I say important? Okay, this is okay. We are using air brake for class 5 vehicle. We are using an air brake system. Air brake system. Okay, our normal class 4, class 3, you know, even motorbike, we use a cylindrical brake. Okay, which is quite mechanical. This one is still mechanical brake, but it's using air brakes. That's why class 5 vehicle, right, you will hear the kind of piston sound. Yeah, this is the reason. And then if you keep braking, keep stepping and stepping, right, this will go into red zone. Okay, and if it goes into the red zone, you try to engage the gear, right, it will come out as something called air brake. Okay, it will not let you start. Okay, so you will need to engage into neutral gear and run the engine for a while and let the air pressure normalize before it can engage and let you move off. That is something about class 4. Don't worry, this one seldom occurs unless you keep stepping the brake. We tried a lot of times, we step the brake a lot of times, then this thing will slowly drop to below the rate. Okay, if not, normally it's quite okay, but this is something that Mr. Tan shared with me lah. So I just thought of sharing. It's a knowledge review. Okay, then alright, I think I clear first. Okay, this one can hide. Okay, the test sequence for class 5. Okay, so class 5 will start off with height estimation. Again, there's estimation. Okay, then you'll be wondering what's this about. Okay, class 5 not like class 4. There's no loop to secure, but there's a boom. Right? There's a boom, which is the mobile crane that boom, right? So okay, I just draw a rough sketch, right? I won't draw the full thing. Okay, this is the boom there. Alright, so we should be seated here, the wheels is here. This is how the class 5 vehicle look like. Okay, and did a quick sketch, right? I did a quick sketch, and then this is how it looks, really, how my class 5 vehicle looks like. Okay, so from here to here, 3.6 meters. Then what is it about that we need to do for height estimation? Okay, likewise, the instructor, in SSDC, right, also do the same thing. There's a pole here. Okay, there's a pole here, and same thing, which is same as the class 4, the pole, it is every 50 cm 1 mark, 50 cm 1 mark, 50 cm 1 mark. Okay, then he will, from the highest point here, there's a highest point here, is 3.6 meters. He will put the pole up, and then, okay, let's say that this is the pole, and then you are supposed to read the number of meters. So let's say that one marking is 50, and then this is another 50, just nice, is 1 meter. So the ending result from here to here, estimate is another 1 meter. So total is 4.6 meters. So this is how they test the height estimation, right? So the instructor, before starting the test, will do the height test again. Okay, but there's no rope tying, no securing of ropes, no securing of load. So the only one that you need to do is the height testing. Okay, this is using the SSDC crane. I know that there's Penn Island or driving center, right? They use a Penn Country driving center. They use a different crane. I think the height is lower. Okay, ours is at 3.6, is much higher. Okay, so don't simply just blindly just what we call use my recording and then revise. Yours may be different. Okay, so anyway, getting back to it is Okay, so height estimation. So after height estimation, then we will do go through the obstacle course. Okay, it will be tested on the slope. You'll be tested at the directional change again, and then you'll be tested on S course again, same thing. Crank course, same thing. Okay, of course the V course again, my worst fear. And then the last one is parking. Right, we only need to do vertical parking. Okay, vertical, there's no parallel for class 5. That is a good thing, it's a bonus. Okay, I don't know why. So this is the thing: 1 obstacle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then after that the road. So it will be height estimation, slope, directional change, S course, crank course, V course, vertical parking, and then go on the road again, same thing, and then that's it, you know. So okay, what is the key thing about class 5 minus the fact that it is slightly wider by 20 cm, the height, right, the height of 3.6 meters. Okay, now with 3.6 meters, okay, that what is the fear? The fear is this boom. Okay, first thing is we must not stop. Okay, we cannot stop to using our normal way of estimation and then stop and then have the boom overhanging out onto the road. It is an obstruction. So we have to stop, and then the boom has to be behind the stop line. Let's say the stop line is here, right? The boom has to be behind the stop line. Okay, then I'll teach you when to stop, right? Okay, maybe I just clear first, right? Do a clear. Okay, normally, right, for the class 5 vehicle, okay, I try to my best to draw. Okay, for a class 5 vehicle, right, you are seated here, likewise on top of the wheel. Okay, how do you estimate so that our vehicle stop with the boom just at least around where the stop line is? Okay, Mr. Tan teach me, he taught me to say that, okay, you view downwards, okay, the windscreen, okay, our windscreen is like that, right? Okay, when you view, okay, the stop line, right, there's the stop line. When your when you view and then the windscreen cover until the stop line, right, the boom is exactly on top of the stop line. Okay, I mean the unextended boom. You must make sure that your boom is retracted fully, right? And then when you use your windscreen and move forward, make sure that you just just when you see that the windscreen, right, cover this stop line. This is the stop line. Okay, the boom is just nice on top of the stop line, just behind. So when stopping at traffic, okay, that is the key thing to watch out for. Do not stop beyond whereby once you see the stop line, stop already. Okay, don't go beyond, because if you go beyond, your boom will overhang and then cause obstruction traffic, and that will cost you points. Okay, that's number one. Number two is when you're passing traffic lights, okay, especially those with the overhanging traffic light, overhead bridge, okay, and even let's say that some of the lamp posts, okay, you have to check the boom. You have to do a boom check. What do you mean by boom check? That means when you're driving, right, you have to tilt down. I mean, you have to look up. You know, okay. Normally, okay, quite a few things on my mind I haven't really described is that when you're driving here, right, the boom is not, say, overhanging until you can see. Right? You have to bend down slightly and then look upwards. Okay, just make sure that the boom clear the overhead bridge, clear the traffic light, you know, and don't hit the lamppost. You need to watch for that because of this overhanging boom of a higher height. Okay, and also overhanging outside, you know, that becomes one of the key factors. Other than that, the extra 20 cm to the width or to the length play a minor role. The key thing now is this guy here, the height and then the overhanging over. Okay, so that is the key thing that you need to watch out for in class 5 lah. Okay, other than that, I feel that class 5 is generally quite okay. Just need to keep doing what we call a boom check, you know, whenever you pass all these obstacles. Alright, I think I'll stop here before I continue a little further, right? Okay, so I hope that this is the beginning, which I give you an overview of class 5. So my ending note is, if you pass your class 4, don't stop, go for 5. It will shorten your learning curve, alright? Okay, I'll tell you more in the next video. Alright, thanks.